Hello everybody, if you play Greystone Warfare and search for quest guide for the starting area of Pha Lang, then you should stay here and check this video out. We go through every quest and task step by step, show them on the map and visit the places also within the game. All videos and screenshots are made from the perspective of the Lamang faction, but this video might be also helpful for Mithras and Crimson Shield, since the starting areas and the quests should be similar. However, no guarantee on this aspect. Please keep this in mind. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you like this video. And without further ado, let's get to the chopper. First task for the first Recon questline is to explore the area around the gas station. The gas station itself is located southwest and outside of Pha Lang. Once you walk in, the task should be done. For the second task, the convenience store is your target. You can find it in the northern inner city area of Pha Lang. Also here, walking in or close to the area should be enough to complete the task. In my video, I passed the water tower and the marketplace from south of Pha Lang and walked through the back door. Last but not least, you need to find the demolished building. You can find it in northeast of Pha Lang. This area is surrounded by a blue fence and it's directly south of the motor. Also here, walking in should be enough to complete the task. For the quest Cache Retrieval, we need the trackers that Gunny sends us. You can find the trackers in the chat tab and need to carry them with your character. For the first task, we need to go to the warehouses. To find the target, you need to walk around the warehouse and go through the metal door, and inside there is a box we need to mark. For the second task, we need to go to the Lumberyard. This area usually has a lot of AI enemies walking around, so watch out. In my video, I went into this area from the northwest entrance. Then I headed northeast until I reached the road again. You will find the cabin entrance then on the right side. Just like in the warehouse, open the metal door and mark the wooden crate. The quest Meds Wanted leads us to the water tower in the northwest of Pha Lang. We go through the gate and into the right door of the house. On the right side is a shelf with a box to grab. This box covers a 2x2 slot in the inventory and needs to be extracted. In my case, the quest was already done, so it was not visible anymore. For the quest Little Bird Down, we get a cute mission. At the beginning, we need to find the helicopter south or southwest of the gas station. Walking near to the crashed heli is enough to trigger the next part. For the second part, we need to find out what happened here. In order to complete also this task, we go east from the crash site to the building. Here often a couple of AI enemies are walking around. After going into the house, you will find 2 dead corpses and the task is completed. The quest Leave No Man Behind leads us to the southern part of Pha Lang and requires a tracker we got handed over from Gunny. We have the task to locate and mark the body of a dead soldier. We can find this body in the backyard of the building west to the town hall. For the quest Restoring Order, you need to neutralize 10 enemies somewhere in Pha Lang. In Lost and Found, we are asked to find Anoa Sinara. The body is laying in a building in the western part of Pha Lang, close in between the water tower, the lumberyard and the marketplace. Next to the body is a medallion which needs 1 free space in the inventory. This medallion needs to be extracted and handed over. For the quest Medical Detective, you need the doctor's key and additionally 1 free slot in your inventory. This key is a random drop of AI enemies in the town. It might take a while until you find this key. This key, or alternatively the door opened by someone else, is needed to complete the quest. Doctor's house can be found in east of Pha Lang, and once the door is open you need to go to the right and through the next door. There you can find a room with medical equipment. On the table to the left you can find a diary, which you need to loot and later hand over to Gunny to complete the quest. With the quest Rat's Nest, we need to find and infiltrate 2 hideouts of the local gang. The northern hideout is between the water tower, the warehouse, the convenience store and is marked with some red graffiti. The building has 2 stages and a balcony. To complete this task you need to go to the first floor and into the next room. On the table you can find a thug's smartphone which you need to collect and successfully extract so you can hand it over. Additionally, you can find a loot crate left of the building in the garage. The southern hideout is southwest of the town hall. Also, this house can be identified by the red gang graffiti, and the area is usually full of AI enemies. To complete this task, you need to go inside and collect the notepad on the small table next to the green phone. Extract with this item and you can hand it over. In Secret Compassion, we need to carry 3 packages of 2x2 size from the vendor to the farms in the Pha Lang. The southern logging shed is found southeast of the gas station along the road. This building is standing on stilts and you need to go up the stairs from the outside to find a wooden box in which the supplies need to be dropped. The northwestern farm can be found northwest of the water tower. Also here is a wooden box outside of the building in which the supplies need to be dropped. The northern farm is north and slightly west to the warehouse. Also here you can find a wooden box to drop the supplies in. Once all the boxes are supplied, the quest is completed. For the quest Helping Hand, we need to visit the local restaurant in the northeast part of Pha Lang. In order to complete the quest, we need a key or an open door for the attic and 1 slot free space in the inventory. This key is found randomly by looting AI enemies around the town. To find the attic, you need to walk through the kitchen. The attic door is upstairs to the left, and once the door is open, you walk in and find some documents on the blue chair on the right. You need to loot and extract with this item and hand it over to the vendor. In order to finish the quest Native Negotiations, you need to grab the briefcase from the commander tent next to the helicopter starting spot in the base. This item needs 2x2 slots and must be dropped in the raid. Target place is the local car repair shop in the northeast of Pha Lang. You can easily orientate going southwest from the restaurant. Inside the area you can find a white truck where you need to drop the briefcase, and the quest is done. Quest Last Farewell, and left behind is a combined decision questline from different vendors. The location is outside of Pha Lang and south along the road to the gas station. The camp itself is on the western side of the road. Unfortunately, in my screenshot I missed also to cover this spot, but you will find it easily. In both tasks you need to find and locate a body. If you decide to go with Gunny and Last Farewell like I did, you need to take the tracker he handed over to you and mark the body. If you decide to go with Handshake, you simply don't place the tracker. Either way, one of them will be happy, the other one not. With tools for the trade, we need to find some tools for Artisan. We need at least a 2x2 slot free in the inventory to carry it. The location is pretty central in Pha Lang, a bit east of the marketplace building and the market area outside across the street. You go inside the building and through the door on the right side. On the workbench next to the lamp, the tools should be visible. In my case, the quest was already done and the item is not visible anymore. The quest Radio Silence guides us to the area northeast of Pha Lang. The house is a bit north of the motel. Our task is to locate and neutralize equipment in this area. Upstairs, inside the house, you can find a room with a wooden crate and some loot. However, the equipment we search can be found in the room upstairs to the right. On the table next to the window, you can find a laptop, and if you interact with it, you can complete the quest. For the quest Covert Research and Reclamation, we're both sent back to the east of Pha Lang. The building is a villa up the hillside of the town, and you can identify it as it's surrounded by a pompo stone wall, and in front entrance you can find the gang logo again. In the area you can find a lot of AI enemies, so make sure to clean up the area before rushing in. Inside the building we can find 2 blue crates, one on the right side of the ground floor in the next room, and another one straight forward from the door entrance to the left. The quest item is a metal container and can be found upstairs behind the door to the left. It's relatively heavy and needs a 3x3 slot in the inventory. Behind the bed, next to the window, you can find a desired item. Take it with you and extract with it, so you can hand it over either to Labred or Handshake and the quest is complete. The quest First Hit is the last quest in Pha Lang so far and leads us into the assassination of the local leader. The local leader is walking around in the area of the marketplace and often can be found inside the marketplace building itself. This area is pretty central in Pha Lang, close to the Lumberyard, the water tower and the convenience store. Since he's walking around, he can be upstairs, downstairs or outside, and since a lot of people come through, he might be dead also and you need to wait. This area is heavily patrolled by AI enemies, so make sure to clean up the area. In my case, often the boss was either dead before I found him or I simply did not find him at all. Unfortunately, in my video I did not find him. He can be recognized by his red beret on the head and his golden glasses. Both you can loot if you kill him, and you can also find his black AK. After killing him, the quest is completed. If you don't find him instantly, make sure to come back later to give the AI the chance to respawn. Congratulations! If you made it to here and if you finished all of these quests, you should be able to head over to the next village and compete with new gangs and new enemies. As a summary, I show you the complete map one more time. I hope you enjoyed this video and I could help you. New guides will follow when I got my head and my gear back. Thank you for watching, feel free to check out my other content and see you next time.